Oh.
Like,
Just hug it?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
As like,
I
what do I
mean,
do
like,
with it?
Just
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
so we're gonna start from the blank canvas, and then is it okay to lean your back a little?
Yeah.
Okay. Start from the lightness check.
Okay.
So since this is your natural hair color, I'm not gonna cover it.
Okay.
So start from the lightest, level 1, level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. When it's come to Vanessa's case, I highly recommend level 7.
This one.
Yeah.
Black.
Oh, your feature, like for example, your cheekbones area and jawlines becomes much defined, and also your nose areas too, they becomes much more sharper than your eyes areas as well. However, when the lightness becomes brighter, actually what they do is expanding. So I would say they don't really help you to sculpt.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would say level 7, highly recommended. This means you do need contrast person. So which means don't stay in the medium lightness.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Like gray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like those types of colors actually. And then when you want to wear white, then pair with something that darker colors to give the big differences.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And the hair colors too, darker the better. But if you want to go lighter, you need to bleach it. Okay. Alright. The next we're gonna check your temperatures. Start from the warm tones, cool tone, warm tones, cool tones, warm tone, cool tone. Warm tone, or cool tone. Okay. So when I see warm versus cool,
This is warm.
yeah, this is warm and this is cool. You look much better in cool tones colors. Your tones as well, and then your natural pigmentation, they become much more darker and you look clearer. But in here, it's like gives you slightly too much pigmentation, so yellowness comes out, and then you do have slightly blueness too inside your skin.
Okay.
So which means like lips can be a bit purpley if someone have a bluish colors, and then like outlines as well. So here you look slightly washed out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's good to take out those unnecessary color and make your natural pigmentations much darker. Okay. So warm versus cool, you have cool undertones as well. And here is about yellowness. I'm checking your level, and then from here you can also think about which types of white looks good. Start from the pure white, off-white, ivory, cream, ivory, avoid. They blending in. Okay. Beige, not really good. Okay. You look very like hot because they increase your temperature. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So which white is good is actually
White.
yes. Okay. Really nice. So in the future, when you get married as well, it's good to buy something that
Very
pure
white.
white colors. Okay. Highly recommend. saturation level and then grayness. Like, can you handle grays? Okay, and then start from saturation. So first one we call it pale, which is like if it's a lip product, Vaseline. High saturation, then pale, called light. Bright, vivid. From there we add slightly black inside. Deep, tuck. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna explain these parts first. So, when saturation become higher, not a good choice. Okay. I mean, you don't really have colors in your face, we know, but when it's come to bright and vivid comes in, actually it's like kind of like a overpowering to you.
Oh, okay.
So I would say for you it's saturation wise good to go a little bit lower the better.
Okay.
And then if you like vivid colors, then what you can do is you can use as a point color. So for example, you wear a dark outfit, but use vivid colors to give a point, yeah, or like use as a contrast one. And then also you can go for pale one inside too. So it's like don't stay in the also like a bright zones. You know what I mean?
So darker.
Darker, or if it's I'm gonna show you K-pop idols example, but you know like those very cute one, actually not really good. It's good to go more chic side.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you use colors too. And this part is about checking can you handle grays.
Okay.
So what you have to focus more is on your texture skin. First one is muted and second one is clear colors. Muted, clear, muted, clear. Okay, when I see you with muted versus clear colors, clearer the better than the muted one. Because what clear colors do is gives you glow, but what muted colors do is makes your surface matte. Okay. Okay. This means when you do skin makeup too, don't put too much powder. Okay. So start from summer. This is called summer light color. Summer light colors have a light gray inside with white and low saturation. It's not a best choice because saturation wise I would say it is low, but it's slightly muted and too bright for you, I would say. Because of the lightness wise, I don't really recommend it. Okay. Next one is soft summer. Soft summer, more grays, but lightness darker than the light tones. Still a little bit bright for you. Okay. And then next, mute summer. Mute summer, more darker gray. Lightness white, much better. But because of gray, I can see skin texture much more clearly, and that makes it slightly dull. So summer soft, mute, light, I don't really recommend it.
Mhm.
And the next one is Summer Bright. Summer Bright lightness wise, quite towards to white, and then clear color and high saturation. Too bright.
See that?
Alright, so this is Summer Bright. I'm gonna show you winter colors from now on. Start by winter light colors. So winter light you can compare with summer light. So summer light colors for image you can think about, you know, like a clean girl, Scandinavian clean girls, those type of image.
Yeah.
And then winter lights, it's more focus on contrast than the saturation.
Mhm.
So there's a pure white, icy pink, when it's come to winter light, too pale. So it can be your inner clothes or like a top, and then at the bottom you wear black or red to have a saturation, and you can go for it, but it's not your main palette.
Okay.
Okay, and then compared to here and here, I would say here give you more contrast with your natural pigmentation. So I would say extreme warm, icy colors. I'm gonna keep it the winter, summer light. Okay. So summer light people, I say yes to gray than pure white. But for you, I would say go for more pure white colors than grays.
Okay.
Okay. And next, winter vivid. This one very strong.
Okay.
So I'm gonna compare with summer bright. This is winter vivid. So they both high saturation, but vivid is like a very extreme, almost like a neon levels.
Yeah.
And then when I see you with this compared to vivid, I would say bright and vivid much better because contrast. Okay, so this one I'm gonna remove it, and then vivid I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
So from vivid we add a little bit of a black color, it becomes deep palette.
Okay.
And it does have saturation, but like not like vivid levels. You look really nice with royal blue, by the way.
Thank you. Royal blue is
Like these types of blue.
like the best out of all the
Yeah,
ones.
royal
Okay.
blue look really nice. So I would say like compared to vivid and here, deep palette lightness wise really good and does have a little saturation, so you can go for it too. And this one is winter dark. Winter dark colors, we remove the saturation, lightness more towards to black. Also black.
Black.
Okay. when it's come to my first recommendations for Vanessa, actually winter dark is my first recommendations. You look very nice. So for you, when you go to shopping, it's really easy. White shirts, mine. Dark clothes, mine. Okay. And then second, deep palettes. Okay. And third recommendations, I want to give you winter vivid. Like as a like a point colors. Like when you buy shoes, bag, it's good to have like a extreme colors somewhere to give a point. Okay. So what you have to remember is just don't stay in the middle. Okay.
Okay.
And then this one you can remember for inner clothes or summer outfits, no problems. Okay, very icy color if you want plain colors. Do you want to take your photos?
Yeah. I mean, I've got to on video, so. So all these three colors are okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then your main season is winter.
Winter. I want it to be summer.
Oh, really? The summer is cute. I mean, when I see this one, I was like, oh, she likes summer.
Yeah.
In winter, you look really, really nice. And when it comes to denim is really good choice because they are blue base fabric.
I don't like denim.
Oh.
Maybe I have to change it. So.
Okay, when denim becomes darker, actually you look much better.
Oh, okay. So darker denim.
Darker denim recommended.
Over lighter.
Yes. But when it comes to lighter denim, well, summertime you can try it on, but more at the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. Not on top.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it comes to jewelry as well. Rose gold, champagne gold, 24K gold. See, like when 24K comes, the redness becomes bronze, white gold, gunmetal. So from here, I would say gunmetal is first one, which is kind of like chrome hearts, those type of jewelries colors. And then I want to recommend white golds. So diamond is a really, really good choice.
Is this also like silver?
Yes.
Silver. Okay. So silver over gold jewelry.
Recommended.
I like gold.
Oh. And then if you like golds, then I would say try champagne gold.
Champagne gold, okay.
Because when it becomes very yellowish gold, actually it's not really, how to say?
Too pink.
Oh. Because champagne gold is more recommended.
But silver is better than all of the golds. Okay.
When you buy suits or blazer as well, if you don't want to wear black, then I would say try charcoal. Okay. And then, of course, black essential. And then if you're like, oh, but I like warm tone, then you can try some espresso brown. These types of colors. So dark navy, black, and charcoal. These 4 types of color for the blazer, highly recommended. Okay. And then when it comes to hair colors, for winter dark, it's good to stay black hair. Or you can try like a black blue hair. It's like a black hair that's slightly have a dark blue inside. No problems. But main colors, I would say black. And then if you want to like bleach your hair, then I would say platinum.
Platinum.
Like these types of colors, levels recommended.
So very, very white.
Very, very white colors. And have you ever tried like a deep red, dark red colors hair?
No, I tried brown though, like
Brown.
chestnut brown.
Ah,
But because I know I want to dye my hair that color, but I know when you wash the hair, it just comes out and it's a mess. So I've been scared to dye it that color, but I do like this color.
I have wig. Do you want to try?
Wig, okay. This color?
Oh.
Oh, okay. But that color, just bleeds. When you wash your hair, it gets everywhere. The towel gets red, clothes get red. So I've not been brave enough to do it yet. But I really wanted to go red, like cherry red, right?
Yes. Well, you can go for wine red too.
Yeah, wine red, cherry red, that color I wanted to. But it's messy when you wash. Oh.
Sorry, is that okay to hold the
Yeah.
parts?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
I think a bit darker red. This one's a little bit
Saturated.
dry,
Oh.
right?
But red hair?
Like a darker wine red, right? Is nicer than a bright red. I think.
If your main first substance is vivid, they're gonna be like,
Ew.
but your first main is winter dark. But this is the cherry red colors.
Yeah.
But from here we add slightly black inside. You can go for it. But
Okay.
red hair, highly recommended. Too. Okay.
So maybe I should dye it. Because I've been looking for a reason to dye it, but yeah, it's just so messy. I don't know if I.
Or try as a highlight first.
Okay.
Just a plain,
Yeah. Okay. Silver. Makes me look old.
You look like
Right?
have a white hair.
Yeah.
But for example, you mix with your a black hair
yeah.
together to give a little. Think about you give bleach and they have a highlight.
Yeah.
Then go for extreme how to say almost these types of colors recommended. But for winter dark, actually black hair that's the best
Okay.
one. Okay.
So I just keep my natural hair. This is best.
And now I'm gonna check your body bones.
Okay.
And then is it okay to stand up?
Yeah. Over here?
Is it okay to put your feet together?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Can I see your hands? Okay, and then you can have a seat. What is your feet size?
3.5.
3.5.
Yeah, around.
So when it's come to patterns, when you buy a pattern cloth, not only these, when patterns becomes bigger, actually it's a little bit overpowering. So patterns wise, a little bit go smaller the better.
Okay.
And then when it's come to your body shapes, we call it you have wave body types. Wave. So there's a straight, wave, natural.
Okay.
You have more wave type. And then you're not typical wave type. We call it diamond shape.
Diamond.
Which is like from your rib cage to hips becomes bigger, and to your knee becomes smaller. These types of type we call it wave.
Wave. So
Okay.
diamond.
Shapes. Now I'm gonna explain. It's right over there.
Okay.
This is number 21. Neutral. And then and this is number 21, cool tones. So they both same number,
Oh, okay.
but when I see you with neutral one, the color is a little bit like
Yeah.
coming out.
This one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this
But
one.
when I
more
see you with
on
the
the
cool
skin.
tone foundation, it's just like
blends
to your skin.
in the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say when it's come to neutral and cool tone foundation selection, it's good to go more cool tones colors. But when I see your lightness that you have right now, I'm gonna try 22.
22.
Yep.
The yellow,
It's a
right?
bit reddish yellow. 21C. As for these brands, they are very Korean brands, and it's a little bit light. This one. Yep, much better. So this one is from Jeongsaenmul, and then pink light colors recommended. You can feel free to take photos.
Show it in the camera. Yeah, this one not as much, right?
It looks very different.
It's too much on, like, I think the second one that you
Much
did was
better.
like just in.
So 21 is good number and cool tone foundation. And the makeup base is something that you put before the foundations to color correct a little bit.
Okay.
And then when I see your tones
Mhm.
overall, you do have slightly pinkish colors
Pinkish.
coming out.
Okay.
So I would say like green correctors recommended, or
Green.
like any CC cream that have a green colors.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And the eye colors,
Mhm.
dark black brown. And then hair colors, wow, very dark. Alright, so from the session, what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna check your characteristics first.
Okay.
So it's about like warm tones, cool tones,
Yeah.
temperature parts, and second one is about the lightness.
Mm-hmm.
So we are looking for lightness that makes you look more harmonized, like with your natural hair colors, eye colors, and everything.
Okay.
This doesn't mean that we're white, gray, black, by the way. And then from here we also check your contrast levels.
Yeah.
And then clear and muted is like you look good with more original colors, or have grays much better.
Okay.
Saturation is like you can go for more pastel or vivid colors. Okay. And that depends on people. Lightness can be first important thing, saturation second. So everyone have different priorities. And from the fourth is the least important thing for you, so you don't really have to care that much.
Okay.
With these results, I'm telling you which seasonal palettes you can go for.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And to understand this part better, let me quickly explain what is personal color. So, personal color is based on your natural hair color, eye color, and skin color. And from there, I help you find out which color harmonize you the best with your parents. That's a color analysis. So even though you have neutral cool tone overtone, that doesn't mean that your undertone is exactly same.
Okay.
Sometimes can be same, sometimes can be different. And undertone is hidden color and not really changing. So even though you get tanned, you become older, you don't have to worry. So I use PCCS as my color analysis system. From here, we get the lightness information, saturation, and at the end, I tell you which circle you are.
Okay.
And warm tones, yellow base. Cool tone, blue base. So this is blue base colors, summer and winter, spring and autumn, yellow base for warm tone seasons. And lightness, when I say go for more high, mean more towards to this side. Low mean this side. And from here we also get the hair colors, glasses frame, makeup style inspiration as well. If you looks good with high lightness, then hair colors wise too, usually good to go a little bit brighter the better.
Okay.
Low mean deep and darker. Glasses frames too, low mean thicker the better. Here lighter the better, because here you need contrast, big differences. Here less contrast, much better.
Yeah.
Turbidity, there's a clear and mute color. Original color or added white, black, these types of color, we call it clear. But when we start to add gray, it's called muted. So someone that looks good with clear side, when it's come to fabrics wise too, makeups wise too, have a glow much better. And then these sides good to go more matte.
Okay.
So wool, cashmere, vintage clothes, these type of clothes recommended, and the matte foundations highly recommended. Saturation, when it's low, more pastel-y, and then neutral lips. When it's high, more vivid, strong colors. So in spring, there's a four sub-seasons: spring light, soft, and vivid. Bright. So vivid, bright, and light, they're clear color because original color in spring added white, more white added. Soft spring have a gray inside, so it's only muted. Summer light, soft mute contain light with whites. Medium gray, darker gray. Summer bright is only clear color because cool tone with white. And autumn soft mute contain grays. Deep and dark contain black. And especially from here, people can handle black color really well too because of the contrast. And winter light, very icy colors. 90% pure white, so they look good with pure white colors. Winter vivid is like a neon level of high saturation, so they look good with neon colors as well. And deep and dark contain black. And then when we do color analysis at Jinihiru, we do looking at people's image as well, face structures. So soft and sharp features. Soft feature people usually have much more curves, and volume is the key point. And sharp feature have much more lines. And then when I see Renaissance structures, I will say, is it okay to touch your jawline?
Oh yeah.
So when it's come to your face shape or like side, I say right now you're more soft feature side. Okay. And then, however, when I touch your jawlines wise, your natural, like you're born with, I would say a little bit sharper side. Okay. But right now, I say like you do have a baby volume. So that's
It's just the jaw that's got sharper.
Mhm.
Okay. But everything else is soft.
softer.
Okay.
But I would say if you do have a little soft image when I just see you,
Yeah.
but you have the sharper side, so I would say you're quite neutral.
Middle. Okay.
Okay. So shall we start? And then after the draping, I'm gonna check some of your body parts and tell you which body shape you are to.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we bring your makeups product today?
I don't wear makeup, so I don't.
Really?
I don't really have makeup. They're all expired, so I and I literally wear makeup maybe once a year. I don't really wear makeup at all. Like even on my birthday, rarely. I just maybe just lipstick. That's it. I don't really wear makeup.
Well, actually, that's really good for winter. Silver, white gold, light gold, champagne. And then first is, second is tea. This one is more like point colors.
But lighters, no.
Winter light is like a inner clothes or more at the bottom.
Okay. As in summer is just no. I can't really wear summer.
Oh, I don't really wear cold.
Okay. Winter. Okay.
Or if you like more purple, that type of purple actually much better.
Is okay.
Your bag.
Oh, this. Oh, not this.
Oh,
It washes.
it's not.
pale.
It's like your feature needs something stronger.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So like dark colors. Okay.
So if you like lighter color, then go more icy. From here, wash a few times to, you know, like we can see purple, but almost like
icy.
white.
Okay.
So when it's come to first important thing, I think you need cool tones first. So blue base colors.
Like the royal blues.
Yes.
Okay.
Looks really nice.
Okay.
And second, lightness. Clear colors. And then I would say saturation. You can handle plus black. Look really nice. And then try more original colors. Something that muted, earthy tones. Not really good.
Okay.
Lightness, go low lightness. Saturation wise, usually light better, or go for like deep and dark. Original colors, go low, blue base colors. So first, I'm gonna explain with the reports. Okay, so this is the winter dark colors. And then when it comes to lightness, it's more towards to here in PCCS. and saturation also low. Okay, and then when it's come to image, I call it black Birkins, and this is about the characteristic explanation. And then when it's come to celebrity example, there are the celebrities types. And when it's come to makeups, actually winter dark, the clothes is already very dark and strong. So when it's come to makeup, it's good to go more neutral. And then like pinkish colors, and then lips wise too, a little bit berries colors but low saturation. So that's why like it does make sense that you don't really put makeup. It's doing great. Pay more attention on, you know, like mascara or lash lift.
Yeah.
And when it's come to hair colors, I don't really recommend browns.
Oh, okay.
It's good to go darker the better,
Dark
or platinum, like extreme.
color. Oh, okay.
Or
no middle, basically.
but like have a saturation but darker tones.
Okay.
This is the blue black colors.
Yeah.
And the outfit.
Oh.
And if you're like, oh, I'm tired of black, then try sheen one, or white on top, black at the bottom. Dark purple or navy recommended. Okay. And then white golds and perfume recommendations for the winter dark image. More like musky, those like a heavy flower, those sort of scents recommended. And then my second recommendation is winter deep. Winter deep palette. So winter dark was here, but winter deep in PCCS is right here. And then I call it cherries. You know, after you drink red wine or berries that stain colors.
That color. Okay.
And then
So
they're the
cherry
winter
red.
deep types. And then red hairs.
Is the like bright red okay as well?
Yep.
Bright red.
Because my third recommendation, I gave you winter vivid. So like when you
that
have
is
like
vivid.
events, scarf, no problems. And then makeups wise, it's good to go more like a berryish colors, but a little bit darker. And then outfit colors. So of course, it's good to have black first. And then if you're like, oh, I'm not used to these types of colors, start from scarf and cardigan. Okay. And then you're like, oh, so what is my best colors? Purple, plum, blue, and red. Okay. And if you're like, oh, but I like yellow, then neon yellow. Okay. Or lemon.
Okay.
And then my last recommendation is winter vivid. This one more like a point colors. So I would say you could use as a, you know, somewhere small.
Small. Okay.
Okay.
Not as a main.
Not as a main. So for example, more you wear black blazer, and then you're like, I don't want to wear everything black. Then more inside shirt, it's like a vivid, like a royal blue. These types of colors to make it pop. That's fine.
Okay.
And so this is about the style signage part. So in Korea and Japan, we use these types of system. We call straight body types, wave, and natural types. So this is about your characteristics. So even though you gained weight, lose weight, it stayed the same because it's about your characters. I'm gonna explain with models photos. So there's a straight type, wave type, and natural type. Straight type people, compared to these two, they have short torso. And then when I see their hands and feet, compared to their height, it's quite small, especially their feet. And then when I see their collarbones, wing bones as well, I can't really tell bones feeling, more like muscles. So when I touch their here and then here, quite muscular. And then when they gained weight, they gained belly first, here, face. Okay, legs, they don't really gain weight. And then their chest area also a bit bigger. So because their upper body is their main point. Wave type, they have smaller bones, and then when I feel their texture, very soft. And then their midpoint usually around their pelvis areas. So upper body can be smaller than the bottom, and then sometimes like a rib cage wise, usually they're small. However, when it comes to pelvis line, it becomes bigger. Okay. And then chest lines compared to these two types slightly lower.
Oh, okay.
So straight types start from here, or wave types start from here. Okay, so when I see them from the side, it's like these types of chest lines. Natural type, good balance. They're shorter in pelvis, same area, or sometimes shorter, much wider. And then when I feel their texture, I touch the bones first.
Oh.
They have bigger bones. And then when I see their hands and feet, big as well. And then when I see their collarbone, wing bones, very firm. Okay. And then when I in straight type, there's a circle and hourglass. Wave type, triangle and diamonds. Natural type, inverted triangle and rectangular. And then when I see Vanessa, you're more these types of diamond. Yeah. So when it's come to wave type, patterns wise, you can go for small dots, gingham, floral, animal print, stripe, mini shake, doesn't really matter. But the point for you is smaller the better. So your outfits today, the patterns, nice. Okay. And fabrics wise, chiffon, nylon, mohair, suede, velvet, tweed, highly recommended. Which is like something that's very fluffy, soft, thinner the better. Okay. So for wave type, I don't recommend fur coat. But mohair, yes.
Mohair.
So it's like a, when it's come to fur coat, animal fur,
Yeah.
very harsh.
Yeah.
But mohair is like a
Thin
and soft.
little bit of hair. Yeah, okay.
Those types of color, no problems. So for wave type, there's two things that you have to be careful. First thing is oversized clothes on top at the bottom. Because you have smaller body bones, and then when you wear oversized feet on top at the bottom, it's like look like clothes.
Yeah.
So balance is important. So you can go baggy more at the bottom
Okay.
and tight on top.
Yeah.
And then when it's come to patterns as well, when pattern become abstract and they're big, we see the pattern first because before we see overall. So it's good to get the smaller one and separate them.
Okay.
So for wave type, I highly recommend get more cardigans because cardigans fabric's quite thin, and then it's very harmonized with the especially wave type. And tweed is really good because it make it tighter, so we can see the lines very clearly. So for wave type, what you have to remember is the line. Okay. And then when you buy a skirt, you can go for A-line, but usually it's good to have lots of these type of sharing.
Flat.
Oh,
Flat.
like
Pleated.
yes, those types. Then the clean one.
Okay, yeah.
If you wear a clean one, then tight one much better.
Okay.
And then you can go for these types of tight see-through dress as well. Then when they have lace on it, much better.
Okay.
And then long skirts, no problems too. But mermaid lines or A-line recommended, but also similar to this designs. It's good to have lots of
Yeah. Folds.
folds, yes. And then balloon skirts was famous before, but you can go for these types of balloon skirts as well, especially at the bottom one. And then for jeans, for wave type, skinny jean no problems, or A-line at the bottom like here, recommended. And then for wave type, more jewelries for the fashion items, much better. So wrap skirts, belts, highly recommended. But belts that's a little bit smaller details,
Okay.
much better than the big detailed one. And then for wave type, when you buy a jacket, usually shorter the better. And then if you want to go long one, then go for completely long, like a longer than your knee. And then when you buy long coats too, thicker than thinner the better. You know those Max Mara, like the fabric is thick, it's not really good.
Okay, so thin.
And then something that can show your waistline, make a ribbons or buttons, recommended. And then when you buy turtleneck as well, no problem when I see your neck proportions. However, fabric has to be a little bit thin. Okay. And you're like, oh, but what if I want to go baggy? You can go both baggy, but straight design.
Straight.
Then the white pants become A.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
from your thigh. Not really good.
Okay.
And for wave type, more jewelry, much better. And so choker design, also no problems, and then you can layer them. Lengthwise, don't go for too long, because when I see your face, neck, right now, very good balance, but when the necklace becomes long, then you're extreme long.
Okay.
So that's why. So standards to slightly longer, no problems. So standard line is like you have collarbones right here, right?
Yeah.
Middle.
Okay.
Okay. And there, 2 finger down.
Okay.
Yeah, no problems.
Okay.
And then when it comes to piercing as well, usually for wave type, just 1 then 2 more, 3, I highly recommend.
Oh, so more.
More piercing. And rings too, like a 2, 3, no problems. Or these type of design, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, wow.
Like these type of designs,
So
no
like
problems.
just all the way I can. Oh, okay.
Watch designs too. Usually go smaller the better, but you can layer with the plates.
Okay.
And then also when you do nail as well, it's good to have lots of small like cubic charm. Oh, recommended. And for bracelet too, it's good to go. What's that brand called? You know, like you can buy charm and then customize.
Oh no, I don't wear watches.
Yeah.
Is this bracelet?
It's really good.
Okay.
And then when it comes to wedding dresses, for the warm-tone brides, I recommend ivory and cream. But for your case, I recommend you go for more. Yes. And then when they have glitter, really good. And then for the wave type, however, when you choose like a dress fit, it's good to go more like a mermaid lines, something that can show your lines. If you don't like mermaid lines, then I would say A-line is the next dress. Okay, but I don't really recommend bell line.
Bell line?
Bell line is like, you know,
like the Disney princess.
Oh,
like that. So that's no. Okay.
Not really recommend.
Okay. Just straight down A. Okay. Or mermaid.
So you know, so line is important, right? But soon is summer.
Yeah.
You can go for right now top is good because I can see your lines.
Yeah.
But you know tops that go A line as well. Oh, not good.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna show you some dresses.
So like small top, crop top, tight top, and then something baggy on the bottom is good.
Yes.
Okay.
So you know, like these types of not really good for your body types. And what I recommend is more like something have more layer.
Okay.
And then for wave type, this is really good.
Okay.
But I would say when we consider about your body types. But these three highly recommended. When the fabric becomes thinner, much better. Okay. What I want to recommend is my memory problem. So, Annie is really good reference for you. And she's also winter like a winter types. Yeah. So when I see her makeups and then when she do dressing her outfits, she wear lots of cool tones colors. And then her makeup as well. When she do makeup, she emphasize more like on the eyes, and they use less colors. And then makeups that I don't really you know, like in the future we never know. When you do makeups, what you have to avoid is these types of makeup. It's really. When I try to find it, it's hard to find. 여기 있다. 이거.
To pigment.
Yes. So when there's too much colors going on, actually not really good.
Okay.
But when you go to festival, I would say like, just put glitter
Okay.
instead of color.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then what I really want to talk about is lip colors for
Okay.
you. Now we can talk about makeups first. So if you have these two choices,
Mm-hmm.
it's good to go more this side than this side because this one,
This side
yes,
is better than the
this-
pink.
yes,
Oh,
pinkish
okay.
colors. But this one, when it comes to saturation wise, too high. So what
Oh,
I want to recommend is
It's alright.
so for blush, it's good to go lower the better.
Light.
Yes.
Right.
This one we call it room temperature eyeshadow. If you want to give a little like a smoky effect around your waterline area, then it's good to go more like these types of colors. Okay, so these for the whole eye space, and these more around your eyeline area.
Okay.
Okay, but to be honest, for winter dark, I recommend just like use black mascaras to lift up.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
So not too much makeup is needed.
Not too much
Okay.
makeup on the eyes, but more like a. But when I see your face, you do need colors. So blush, I would say lower blush recommended. Okay. So spend more money on lips and blush.
Okay.
And then
Lips and blush.
contour or bronzer. This is a bit warm. It's good to go more like grayish colors
Yeah.
as well. The highlighter is good investments too. But highlighter too, a little bit of these white, bluish color, more recommended.
Okay.
And then when I see your natural lips colors, you have a little purplish colors. So for someone that have a purplish color, even though you're cool toned, don't put cool tone product right
On the
on.
lips.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need color correcting first. What color correcting product is we use warm tone products.
Okay.
Okay, so same as when I have dark circle, I put orange, these types of
okay.
effect. Is it okay to I help you a little? When I do color correcting, I like to use matte products than liquid one.
Oh, okay.
Or what you can do is that you can buy lip liner warm tones. And in the future, like when you think about what is that, microblading,
Oh.
don't do the cool tone one on your lip line area. Just tell the person like, oh, I'm looking for, can you do warm tones? And then you put cool tone lips. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So use that to color correct first. So now the purplish color is gone, right? And then now what you need is a little bit of a saturation colors. Even though you are winter dark people, when it comes to lips, I tell them to go nude. But for you, you do need slightly saturation on the lips area because you don't have color. So these types of deep color, where they can go is it okay to do ah? Like this is your nude lips. Okay.
Nude.
So first color correcting first, and then you do need a little bit high saturation color to have a color on your lips.
Yeah.
Okay. And then for the winter, I recommend to have a glow as well. And then when you buy lip balm as well, it's good to go a little bit bearish color. Okay. Highly recommend. So even though you don't like put makeups, lips I would say good investment.
Yeah. I only wear like mostly like lips. That's it. Like little bit of lipstick. Like maybe once or twice a year. Yeah. Like when I do wear makeup, it's more like lips that I do anyway. So that's good.
And when I see your eyes, you naturally have a shine.
Oh.
So it's good to have a more
Shiny lips.
Ah,
okay.
Okay.
And like the haircut, is long, short better, or like medium?
Right now, you have a really good hairstyle.
Okay.
Like when I consider about your face, yeah, this hair is really good because I think you did a layer.
Yeah.
And then palm it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh, and your face structure here, you have a dimensions too. So always, even though you do without the perm, good to have a little layers.
Okay.
But don't go for too long.
And not too short.
Yeah. So I would say around your chest area.
So this is
really good.
Okay.
Because when it becomes long, heavy, so that's mean much more weight around here.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then if it's too short, then also not.
Also look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
so medium hair.
medium length, layer.
Layers, okay.
And then when you want to give volumes, don't give volumes here, but don't give too much volume on the bottom area.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And what about like bangs? Like which one do you think would suit my?
No bangs.
No, no bangs. Okay.
If you want to give bangs, then cotton bangs,
Okay.
or very thin,
Wispy.
wispy one.
Bangs.
Bangs.
Right? Like, okay.
Then fine, but you look much better without the band.
Without. Okay. Okay.
And then partings wise, I would say you can go for 5-5.
What's
5-5 is a middle.
Oh, middle. So this.
Oh, right
It's
now
like-
I say it's in the middle. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you want to look a bit more mature, then you can start from your
Like the
eyebrow
sides.
lines. To give sides.
Right now it's kind of middle.
Middle, yeah.
Middle.
But I would say middle the best.
Middle is okay.
And then when I see your face, is it okay to open like this?
What do you mean?
Like, this side much, like how to say, balance wise good than
Mhm.
this side.
Yeah.
So, do you have any parts that you like to take selfie? Or like filming as well?
Just the front.
You never thought about
I
it?
don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would
This side
say
is better
this
than-
side is better. So when you do parting as well, it's good to go this
This
side.
side.
Show more this. And then,
like,
you know what I
like
mean?
this side.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Wait, so this side is not as. This side is not like if I do it this side.
Everyone is unsymmetrical. You have to
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
But when I see your eyes shape as well, these eyes is a little bit more wider,
Okay.
and then mouth as well. This side is a little bit more lifted,
Oh.
so it's good to show the perfect side. So
Is right side.
if you're an actress, I would be like when you film, because
Okay.
you know what I
Okay.
mean. But you have to remember that everyone is unsymmetrical.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. This side's a bit like.
bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah. Thank you.
but nice hairstyle.
Thank you.
Do you want to remove it?
Oh no.
Look really nice.
Thank you.
Alright. And then, is it okay to turn on your AirDrop? I can send you on.
Oh, yeah,
report.